What's up, guys? This is Depth to False Music, bringing you honest reviews from the hills of eastern Kentucky. And just to give you a little update, this is, I think this is my 10th review now, or something like that. I'm really enjoying doing these things, and I got a few requests. Hold on, let me turn this down. I got a few requests to do some stuff here, and just to give you an update on what's been going on with me, I've been going pretty headstrong into college right now. This is one of my last semesters or so. And then in February, I think I might be going over to the Caribbeans, and then up to Norway. I got this cruise ship gig going on from a few friends of mine are doing, and they invited me to come play. Should be pretty exciting, so hopefully I'll try to squeeze in as many reviews as I can before then. I might do some overseas, or I might do a video blog. But anyway, also on Wednesday, I'm going to go see the Band of Horses in Louisville, and I'll be doing a concert review then. So, anyway, this is, I don't have an actual physical copy of this album that I'm going to be doing, but this is the Black Keys' Big Come Up, released 2002 on Fat Possum Records. This was not my introduction to the Black Keys, actually. The introduction to the Black Keys would be the Set You Free video and the Thick Freakness album. My dad bought a copy when he was up in Lexington. But this was like the second album I had from them, or third. I'm not entirely sure. I think it was the second album I got from them. I got Thick Freakness first, and then I got Big Come Up next. And I love this album. It's fucking awesome. I'll give you an idea. It's basically, this is before all the psychedelic experimentation of later albums. This is back when they were just a kick-ass blues rock band. And I'm perfectly cool with that, but it's not 12-bar blues format. It's more in the style of hill country music, like Junior Kimbrough and R.L. Burnside and T. Model Ford and Sedell Davis, and more hill country kind of stuff. Hill country blues, that sort of thing. And it's a really cool album. Real short, to the point kind of songs. They recorded this album, I think, in like a few weeks or something like that. It was before they even actually, it's before they ever did a gig, actually. And it's just a grimy, dirty sounding album, and it's just perfect for what they're wanting to do, which is, you know, kind of do blues, but not the typical kind of flashy blues. This is more like down home juke joint, you know, late Saturday night in you know, in Chulahoma somewhere. And yeah, a lot of these songs are actually hill country covers. Like Busted is actually a rearrangement of R.L. Burnside's Skinny Woman, and this song is Do the Rump is a Junior Kimbrough song. And let's see, what else is there? There's Leavin' Trunk, which is an old traditional song that Taj Mahal did, that Sleepy John Estes did. So I mean, this album just has a feel of like authentic blues, and that's why I liked it so much. Because when you boil it all down, all rock and roll, all country, all music that you listen to came from blues, from Africa, from black people. And so, you know, this is kind of a fitting tribute to just blues in general and music in general, and that's why I love this album. It's really rootsy stuff. As far as standout tracks, I think they're all fantastic. The one track that I can do without is probably the last one, 240 Years Before Your Time, and it's because it's just kind of a weird experiment, and it's like 23 and a half minutes of silence, and there's maybe like 2 minutes of actual music. So I don't know if they're trying to fill up time or nothing, but yeah, I could do without it. But everything else is fantastic. There's a kick-ass cover of She Said, She Said by the Beatles off the Revolver album, which they turned into like this kind of soulful blues song. And there's some great original songs, like I'll Be Your Man is on here. This is the theme song for the HBO show Hung. I love this part where it goes kind of crazy and simmers down and starts doing the weird echo shit. It's really cool. And the drumming's fantastic. It's got kind of a hip-hop flavor in a way. And so you can kind of see where later albums would come with like hip-hop flavored and more funky beats going on. So it's kind of this weird mishmash of old blues, funk, and hip-hop. And so, yeah, it's a fantastic album. That's really all I gotta say about it. So I'm gonna give this album an 8 out of 10. It's just a good, solid rock album. Originality? Well, yes and no. It's very original to be doing this kind of music in a time. This was like 2002. There was like the rise of kind of indie rock, the Strokes, and all this stuff. They came around the time when retro rock was that kind of retro rock thing was going on with the Strokes and the White Stripes and a lot of the bands. But they moved away from that, fortunately, with later releases. And yeah, it's just a really cool album. Flow is fantastic. Each song sounds like it was perfectly placed for the next one. So yeah, I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. Fantastic, just fun rock album. Later on, they would start to get more experimental and more original sounding. But this is just a fun album. Anyway, this has been Dev to Pulse Music, and enjoy. Peace.